Willow Wishwalker here, and today we are back again with another reading of the Blackwood Dynasty. Today we will be reading Chapter 2, Aurora's Gambit.
All right, there you go, Mr. Blackwood, Devon said as he sat down with the last tote from the moving truck. No. Thank you and your team for helping my family and I get our stuff here, I told him, leaning against the doorway of the mansion's entrance. So what are your plans? Devon asked, looking straight at me as I sighed. Well, I'm not too sure as of right now. Everything's been so complicated since the reunion a couple weeks ago. All I know is that Aurora wants to talk to me this week about some important stuff needing to do with the Dynasty, I said, pinching the bridge of my nose with my pointer and thumb. It gave me a headache thinking about all the chaos that has happened within the short time. Just as I finished speaking, a limousine rolled into the driveway, the door opening, and stepping out was Aurora. Oh, good. You've settled into Mom's mansion, she squealed with excitement. Now if we could just take a ride to the beach and have that talk. Looking at me, she was suddenly in a serious mood as she started to approach. I wasn't expecting you to come so soon, but all right, we can go. I relentlessly nodded in agreement as I notified my family before leaving with my sister. We jumped into the back of the limousine as we traveled, glancing out the window the entire way to the beach. About 20 minutes later, we arrived at the beach and got out. Looking around at the scenery, I could see no other groups. It was just the two of us. So, have you decided on being the newfound leader for the family yet? Aurora finally spoke, breaking whatever silence there was. Well, I hesitated, thinking about what was said. I was thinking about a lot of things. Some of it made me feel like I should lead it. However, I don't feel like I can take it on yet. I still have so much that I need to figure out on my own, I explained to her, seeing her nod in approval. I understand. But I know that you will grow into a great leader, Aurora said it with a smile, giving me a pat on the shoulder. Though it would be a disappointment to be letting Mom down, even in her death, I sighed, looking at her. Before turning my head and walking along the shoreline. What exactly are you trying to get at with that remark? Aurora, my insides started to swell with a fire that I had never experienced before. The tension hung heavy in the air, and the crashing waves against the shore seemed to mock the uncertainty in my heart. Aurora's smile had morphed into a knowing smirk, her eyes holding a glint that sent shivers down my spine. The weight of her words settled like a heavy stone in my stomach, leaving me with an unsettling feeling. Disappointment? No, Corvus, she said, her voice like silk over steel. More like heartbreak. Mother poured her lifeblood into this dynasty, building something bigger than any of us could have imagined. Now, with her gone, the foundation cracks, whispers fill the halls, and doubts fester like weeds. You, her eldest son and her chosen heir, hesitate. Imagine the pain that would cause her spirit, watching from beyond. Her words stung, but a part of me questioned the guilt she layered on. Was this truly what our mother desired, or was Aurora twisting her legacy to manipulate me into accepting the unwanted burden? I opened my mouth to retort, but she held up a hand, silencing me. Look, Corvus, she continued, her tone softening slightly. I understand your fears. Stepping into such a role is daunting, especially after everything that has happened. But consider this, the dynasty isn't just bricks and mortar, it's people, our family, and our legacy. Without a leader, they'll be adrift and vulnerable. Don't you want to protect them and honor her memory by ensuring the future she envisioned? I felt the tide of Aurora's words wash over me, guilt and responsibility battling within my chest. Part of me yearned to protect the family. Uphold our mother's legacy, and silence the whispers that threaten to tear the dynasty apart. Yet another part bristled at the manipulation I suspected lurking beneath her soft-spoken plea. Protect them, I echoed, my voice tight with controlled anger. From what, Aurora? From themselves? From the cracks that widened long before Mom passed, I gestured towards the vast ocean, its calm surface masking the hidden currents pulling it in dangerous directions. The dynasty wasn't Mom's alone, and her vision might not be the one everyone shares. What about Dad? Has he even been consulted in all this? A flicker of unease crossed Aurora's face, a momentary crack in her facade. Of course. Dad understands, she said, her voice losing its earlier conviction. He's not well at the moment, not up for such responsibilities. Her gaze darted away, avoiding my unwavering stare. Not well, I repeated, the words ringing hollow. Is that what you call it? Or is it simply easier to keep him out of the loop? Just like you kept me out until it was too late, the accusation hung heavy in the air, the truth simmering beneath the surface. Aurora's smile faltered, replaced by a flicker of vulnerability. It's not that simple, Corvus, she sighed, finally meeting my gaze. Dad wouldn't. He wouldn't understand. He never saw the bigger picture, the legacy Mom created and the responsibility that comes with it, I scoffed. The sound harsh in the ocean breeze. And you do? Do you truly believe you speak for everyone? Aurora? The whispers in the foyer weren't just about leadership, they were about doubt and fear for the future. Mom's vision might have been grand. But was it built on sand, easily crumbling without an iron fist at the helm? A cold wind whipped off the ocean, mirroring the chill that settled in the pits of my stomach. I needed answers, not just about the family's future but about my own place within it. Aurora, I said, my voice low and firm. Tell me the truth. What are the doubts they harbor? Aurora hesitated, her gaze flitting nervously across the vast expanse of the ocean. Finally, she met my eyes, a flicker of defiance mingling with the vulnerability. They fear change, Corvus, she admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. They fear that without Mom's iron fist, the dynasty will crumble. That the secrets she held will be exposed, and that the power they've enjoyed will slip through their fingers. Secrets? Our mother, who had always presented herself as an open book, a pillar of strength and transparency, held secrets. The idea was unsettling, like a tremor shaking the very foundation of my understanding. What secrets, Aurora? I pressed, my voice a low growl. What are they afraid of being exposed to? She hesitated again, her eyes darting around like a cornered animal. They're afraid of the past, Corvus. Of the things Mom did to build this dynasty, the sacrifices she made, the bridges she burned. Her voice cracked, a sliver of fear escaping the carefully constructed facade. And you? I challenged, stepping closer, the scent of salt and seaweed filling my nostrils. Are you afraid of those secrets too? Or are you simply using them to manipulate me into taking the reins? The accusation hung heavy in the air, the tide rushing in to crash against the shore, mirroring the turmoil within me. I saw a flicker of something in her eyes, a mix of anger and desperation. It's not manipulation, she spat, her voice losing its earlier composure. It's the truth. The dynasty needs a leader, someone strong enough to face these secrets and navigate the storm that's brewing. By this, I knew I was finally unraveling something. And you're not strong enough, I scoffed, incredulous. You, who seems so comfortable wielding Mom's legacy as a weapon. A silence stretched between us, thick with unspoken emotions and the salty tang of the sea. The waves roared, a constant reminder of the power of the ocean and of the secrets it held beneath its surface.
go. That was the second chapter of the Blackwood Dynasty. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to my channel. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!